Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode of Cabin in the Woods. I added my heart rate monitor. I've been recording a couple games today. I have to tell you guys, if I'm acting a little weird, well, I mean, I'm always acting. We all are, right? But I randomly got really hot, and then I felt like puking, so I had to completely stop recording. And I took my shirt off, and I laid in bed and I slept for 3 hours. I don't know what happened. This has never happened to me before. I have my fan on full blast on me right now. I know I feel better, but that's like really weird. Like, it almost felt like I had food poisoning, except nothing would come out. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing okay. Ready for some more nukes? Let's nuke this up. Purple. And green. There you go. So I'm thinking around Halloween, maybe live streaming some of these, or doing some special stuff, like some weird shit, like instead of just Ghost. And I also want to start watching Sir Spooks a lot. I say Sir Spooks a lot. It's Sir Spooks. This one right here. This person is actually really interesting also. I highly recommend. I've done a couple of their videos. Some is the same as Nukes, some isn't. But I think I'm going to save Sir Spooks for Halloween, because they seem to have more monster kind of stuff, maybe? I could be wrong. But, yeah. Like, I have lots of, you know, different things we could be looking at during Halloween. That's just to change it up a little bit, so let's just get into this. Let me turn my light down a bit. There you go. Heart rate. It's been really high. I don't know. My heart rate is always in the 80s.
Family ties. Popular Japanese paranormal investigators Hiro and Tomo from the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film are contacted by one of their viewers about a house with a horrifying...
Okay, but I know it's like 95. I just don't want you guys to worry. I'm fine. It's been like this all day. I've just been feeling kind of sick today, but I'm okay. So just don't worry too much about it. And also, I'm gonna be adding different graphics too to make this look a little bit prettier and things like that. I still haven't like really gone into it for these series. I'm trying to take my time and add a couple things at a time, whenever possible, when I'm not working on the house, right? So, all right, let's just watch the
history. The former occupants of the house were at one time a happy family, a man, his wife, and their daughter. But their happy life eventually turned to tragedy. Over the years, the couple's daughter began to develop a severe mental disorder, and one night, she tragically took her own life in her bedroom. The girl's mother and father were absolutely devastated by the violent passing of their daughter. Overcome by grief, the couple also took their own lives, right in the same bedroom where their daughter had passed away. This tragic case shocked the community, and the house has remained empty ever since. Eventually, the home was inherited by a relative, a man who wishes to only be referred to as Tajima. Tajima claims he's experienced unnerving paranormal events every time he visits the house. The activity has become so extreme that he's reluctant to even return there. So the owner Tajima reaches out to the Omagatoki Film team, who agree to investigate the tragic alleged haunting. First, the Omagatoki team asks the owner to give them a tour of the house and show them the bedroom where the family took their own lives. Not long after they enter, the guys experience something chilling.
やっぱりあの部屋に入るのは抵抗が大きいですか？
そうですね。あんま
先ほどお話聞いたそのつって亡くなってたっていうのもあの階段を登った先なんですよね。
あの事故が起きてから数回しか行ってないですね。
まあ、確かにそんな事故をね見てしまったとなったらなかなか厳しい。
じゃあさ、あの階段を登った先、こう一気に空気が変わる可能性がある。ちょっと待って、聞こえた？
どなたがいらっしゃるわけじゃないですよね。
毎回こんな感じなんですよ。
どなたもいらっしゃらないですよね。
いないです。
Why would the owner, related to the family, agree to fake something like this and literally make fun of his own family? Because that scream was obviously just a person. I'm like disgusted by this. I'm gonna give them a chance, but this kind of behavior disgusts me.
普通にこうじゃん。だってはっきりだよね。
もう本当にこういう感じっていうことですか？
はい。
A spine-chilling moan can be heard from somewhere inside the house, freaking out both the owner and the investigators.
変わる可能性がある。ちょっと待って、聞こえた
Tajima explains that this sort of supernatural activity occurs so often that both he and a friend have actually captured terrifying video footage around the home. The following video was recorded by Tajima. Someone can be seen waving at Tajima from inside the daughter's bedroom on the second floor, even though no one is inside the house.
I straight
Cut
out
to
don't
another
believe these
nighttime
guys.
visit, and Tajima's friend captures something on the bedroom stairs that might even be more disturbing.
No, I didn't see it.
Tajima's friend begins to record when he hears the unexplained sound of something banging against a glass door. He films the stairs leading to the daughter's room, and his blood runs cold as he sees a small, pale foot stepping down the top of the stairs.
Oh.
So, back to the Omagatoki investigation of the house. The owner leaves the premises and Tomo and Hiro begin to check out the home. Tomo monitors the investigation from outside the house as Hiro explores the house all alone. Hiro suddenly begins to hear strange sounds coming from downstairs. Gathering his courage, he heads down to investigate. And what happens next is truly disturbing.
Why is this place so dirty for somebody that bought it? You guys find that? Like, the family member took over the house and lives there now, but there's stuff all over the hallway and garbage everywhere, and there's like dirty marks on the floor. I think this is staged. Super disrespectful too.
うわー、なんかちょっと待って。このうめき声みたいなの聞こえてるのかな？明らかに2階の方から
I guess some people
うめき声みたいなの
do.
聞こえてますけど。
Some people do anything for money. I've got my limits personally.
びっくりした。今ちょっと神経が高ぶってるっていうのも原因としてあると思います。ここに住まれてる方ですか？ここに住んでいた家族ですか？
Let's ride it out together, shall we? Grab your worry stones.
この声は誰のものですか？娘さんですか？叫び声で何か伝えようとしてますか？
Another terrifying moan can be heard from somewhere within the house, but Hiro can't find the source. So, eventually, Hiro heads back upstairs and enters the bedroom where all three family members took their own lives. That's when he captures something that is pure nightmare fuel.
haven't heard him say nightmare fuel in a long time. I really want his merch.
あれなんで電気消えてんだろう。もう充電切れしたのかな。
You got a shelf on the bed? What is that blurred? Picture of a child, I think. Of the deceased person.
いやそんな長い充電切れるほどやってないんですけどね。
What appears to be a tuft of long dark hair can be seen creepily sliding along the floor and just out of sight. Hiro doesn't even notice the chilling event until he looks back at his footage later. He goes back to check the area, but there's nothing there. So what, then, is this? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire 3-part investigation with even more spooky moments over on the YouTube channel, Omagatoki.
If they would have cut out the moaning from this, it would have made it more believable. But yeah, no, that's a no from me.
Film. A cry for help. TikTok user Ali McDaniel from Raleigh, North Carolina says that he just returned from a fishing trip when he heard something odd coming from a nearby public toilet. Perhaps the sound of a screeching animal. He pulls out his phone and moves closer to film the odd sound. But it turns out it's not the sound of an animal at all.
Yo, what the?
Why is he recording? Why isn't he talking back?
What the? Bro.
If you're going into a women's bathroom or any bathroom and someone's screaming, "Somebody help me," like, why you're randomly filming? He was saying something about filming squirrels or something because he heard a noise, but why aren't you saying hello? Like, hello? This is so staged, like. Show the ceiling.
In here.
Show the ceiling then.
Yo!
Okay, he is showing the ceiling. Okay.
A woman can be heard screaming desperately for help from inside the public restroom. But when Ali goes inside and checks, he soon realizes that there's no one there. Shocked by the experience, he posted.
Did you see how some of the stall doors were closed? Like, everybody knows you can just stand on the toilet and hide your feet. He should have opened every stall. Like usual, lack of evidence.
This video to TikTok, and many concerned viewers believe that he might have caught a spirit, or possibly even a skinwalker. But what do you think?
Fake.
Yo, what the?
Hey, Bronson. Bronson agrees he's
A
coming
phantom favor. Security guard Freddie works at a busy construction site in Texas. He says that during a night shift, a construction worker named Jose needed help moving a giant heavy wooden cable reel. Jose is relieved when a fellow worker who he's never met suddenly offers to help him out. After they move the heavy cable reel, Jose looks back over to thank the young man, but he's disappeared.
Fake. Staged. You see how it's rolling back like that? If there was someone standing there, it would have stood still. There's a ghost helping him. Those are really easy to roll, by the way. Like, You know, like sometimes when you're in a store or something and you're pushing a shopping cart and it keeps rolling. I mean, everyone's done this with stuff. This is friggin' obvious. He's just there at night. He's bored. And why does
Jose
he need...
reports what happened to the security guard Freddy and to his foreman, but they tell Jose that he was the only worker on duty that night. He was completely alone on the job site. So as a matter of site security, they check the CCTV footage and they're shocked by what they find. And this is where things get really weird, because Jose spots a photo on the wall inside the office and recognizes the man in the picture as the man who helped him out that night. Security guard Freddy and Jose's foreman are chilled to their core, because you see, the man Jose points out in the photo passed away over 7 years ago. The man's name was Alan Lopez, and back in 2015, when he was only 21 years old, he was hit by a truck on the job site and passed away almost instantly. Security guard Freddy decides to post the bizarre footage on TikTok, but after receiving some backlash, he decides to actually show just how difficult it is to move one of the heavy wooden cable reels.
No chance.
What do you mean there's no chance? You're pushing it on rocks. There's rocks under it.
Even if you pushed it hard enough, it's not rolling that far and it's coming back.
So could it be that Jose received help from the ghost of Alan Lopez, whose spirit is still wandering the job site? Let me know down in the comments.
I don't believe him.
Scared to death. Paranormal investigators Sergey, Nastya, and Igor from the YouTube channel Toppy set out to explore a recently abandoned funeral home and morgue somewhere in Russia. Locals claim that the funeral home is haunted by multiple ghosts.
Drink some water. If you forgot, take your pills today.
Presumably the spirits of the deceased who have passed through its halls on the way to the other side. Late into the night, the group decides to split up to explore. It does not go well. Against her better judgment, Nastya agrees to sit all alone in total darkness in the funeral home chapel. Nastya can't see.
Would you guys ever do that? Sit in the chapel of a funeral home by yourself in the dark? I'd like to think that I would be brave enough to do it. I think I would be brave enough to do it when I first go into the place, and then I would probably be really scared and fucking leave.
Anything. But as a static IR camera records, we can see her start to get a bit freaked out.
У меня сердце начинает биться еще быстрее. Здесь очень жутко. Я вижу только...
Geez, got enough freaking logos on their nuke there? One on the bottom here and one up here. I want to add a third one over here and one in the middle. How about you just stretch one out the whole screen? I mean, I understand why he does it, but yeah, damn, that's a lot of marks. Because people steal content, right?
Красные лампочки от камеры.
Make a bunch of money out of it.
И стараюсь больше ни о чем не думать.
I don't make any money when I do this. I only do it for fun because I'm a
Now
fan.
what happens next is absolutely terrifying.
And I like ghost stuff. She was there with 2 other people, like...
In the pitch black darkness, Nastya can't see a thing, but a crucifix suddenly falls off a table nearby. But most horrifying of all, the coffin behind her moves by itself. In the dark, Nastya has no idea what the sounds are, but nevertheless, the noises scare her enough that she decides to just get out of there. After Nastia leaves, the static camera continues to record, and what it captures is like something right out of a horror movie.
The coffin opens. Are we gonna go for typical? So, they have somebody back there hiding. And they let out like they have some kind of fog machine or something back there. Like, for sure.
A dark shape appears on top of the coffin and then slowly floats up towards the ceiling before disappearing into thin air.
Let's check. Let's look. Fog machine in night vision camera. Let's try that again. What does fog look like through a night vision camera? That's rain? That's not. What is this? So that's fog on a night vision camera.
What is that stuff on the camera? These are our surveillance cameras that show the front and side of the house. That's fog. That's what fog looks like on a night vision camera.
Maybe the right word isn't fog. Maybe the right word should be... See, they could have used something like this too.
You guys be completely shrouded by that smoke.
Except
right now,
it would have, like, that thing didn't, like, it didn't last that long. I mean, yeah, I don't believe them. I guess fog is more white and that was more dark. So it's probably not a fog machine. It might be some kind of can something, yeah.
Air. The Toppy team has no idea what this bizarre shape could be. So could it be that the abandoned funeral home is haunted? Let me know what you think.
I would have to literally see everybody. Evidence, video evidence of everybody and exactly what they were doing at the moment. And I would have to see footage of the entire room to believe it. Not just one angle.
You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel.
Like usual.
Toppy. Just over your shoulder. This next video is a bit of a mystery as it was posted nearly 13 years ago to an anonymous YouTube channel called LeBron Who 422. The video description says that the channel owner and his two friends were hanging out in the basement of their shared home for the very last time before moving out. They're recording a few videos to remember their time at their old home when things take a terrifying turn.
Lois, what are you doing?
Dude, come on, man. I just lost like 50 bucks in cards.
You can get over it.
I know. I'm just have to.
Stacko, what are you doing over there?
I think I found a mouse in here somewhere. Are you serious?
Dude.
It's dark. I can't find it.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on.
Dude, I'm not standing
Turn the
with a
lights
mouse.
on.
That's a face behind him.
I'm not standing
I'm
with
gonna
a
do
mouse.
this. I'll do it.
Yeah.
There's no mouse in here.
There's something in there.
No, there's not.
Did you get it?
I can't see it.
Dude, did you get the mouse trap?
Yeah. Mouse is really getting. Alright, whatever.
Did you see it? Someone or something can be seen standing behind one of the friends just inside the basement storage area. But when they go inside and turn on the light, there's nothing there.
That's fake.
So
I've
did
seen
the
that
group of
face a
friends
lot. I've seen that face a lot on old online videos.
accidentally capture
I'm sure you guys will notice.
evidence of the paranormal inside their basement.
You can tell too, like they're bad actors. Like, it's, yeah.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The thing downstairs. Sophia says that she's been experiencing bizarre supernatural activity in her home in Argentina. She's home alone one night when she starts to hear strange sounds coming from downstairs. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
That's a cute zoom in.
Otra vez el ruido ese. Poco estoy haciendo compañía hoy, pero ya estoy sola. Tú deberías escuchar un ruido de abajo. Y la verdad que no sé. Ay, la concha, por olor hay algo ahí. Sora.
Oh. Fake hands crawling on the stairs. I need a freaking back brace, man. I keep crouching too much. I need something to keep me like this. Weird.
Sora, subí. Ay, no, Dios santo.
Sophia sees an ominous dark figure at the bottom of the staircase, slowly reaching out towards her. But Sophia is not having it. She rushes down to protect her dog and cat, who are both downstairs. But the hands disappear and there's nothing there. Only her two visibly upset pets.
They're not upset. Look at how they're waving their tails. The cat's totally fine and the dog is totally fine. They were probably napping down there and she called them. And it like winded up the dog a bit because he thought that she was upset. Like if you have pets, you know that there's nothing weird with this. Like, would you rush down the stairs if you saw something like that? Like crawling up the stairs? Like, yeah, maybe to save Bronson I would, but Bronson would be sleeping in my bed with me. You know? Like, I don't know. It's like... I don't know. I'm not impressed by today's videos.
So could this be something supernatural? Or is it just another TikTok hoax?
Oops, sorry.
You decide.
Drop my...
Night Visitor. Nuke's Top 5 subreddit poster VegetableSoft2865 says that in the middle of the night her 2-year-old son woke up and got out of bed. She put him back down and then decided to check her baby camera to see what might have disturbed him. What she found was truly shocking.
Is it me or is the baby high up in the bed? Is that normal? I've never had kids yet. I had a dream yesterday that I had a baby and I was all happy and shit. And then I woke up sad. It's like, it was a weird moment. But yeah, that's pretty high up in the crib, isn't it? Unless the crib's open.
Did you see it? Something seems to be touching or moving the child's ear as he tries to sleep. The movement is so aggressive that it actually wakes the little boy up, and he grabs at his ear and then looks around to see who or what was touching him. Redditor VegetableSoft2865 says that her son has never been able to move his ears on his own, especially not the top of his ear, and she believes that something paranormal could be in her home. But, as always, let me know what you think.
I can't imagine a parent would do this. But what if she tied something to his ear and pulled it just for a video? You'd really have to go through her TikTok and check to see. Or to her, whatever. Excuse me. I don't know if she just wanted to have her son on Nuke's Top 5 because they're a fan on subreddit. Like, I feel like unless I know this person, I can't trust them. People do anything for views. Fake their reactions, you know?
Lights out.
But as a parent, why would you want to wake up your sleeping baby? Isn't it hard to get them to sleep? So in that way, I kind of believe them. Like, it is really weird. Unless it was like a weird opening his eyes and weird. No, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's weird, but I don't trust it.
Reddit user ComCap7292 says that for a while now she's been seeing strange shadow figures in her home, but she's always wondered if it was just her imagination. So as a test, she decides to set up a laser light grid in her hallway and sets a camera to record each night.
Who the
Late
hell?
one night as she's watching TV in bed,
who can afford a laser light grid? I have to literally force myself to buy a different color of nail polish lately. That's how broke I am.
something happens that is absolutely chilling.
Huh. Was it any
A large
kind of
shadow
figure?
suddenly blocks out the lights from the laser grid. Then just as the mysterious shadow disappears, the bedroom TV starts to glitch out. Now the Reddit user claims that no one was in the hallway at the time of this recording, and she says that she has no idea what this strange shadow could be.
Why is she still laying in bed? Like, was she frozen in fear, maybe? Could it be somebody's hand putting their camera in front of the thing? Because people lie, right? We don't know if somebody was there. But how would you glitch the TV at the same time is my question.
Shadow of doubt. Late one afternoon in Spain, TikTok user Les spots the shadow of a pigeon perched just outside her second floor window. She decides to record a funny video for scaring the bird away. But when she approaches...
Sorry, I know this is like spooky time, but this is how I socialize, even though I'm not really talking to anyone like directly right now, but like in the comments I do after, right? I just, you know, her necklace? I was like, I love those necklaces.
Shadow of doubt. Late one afternoon in Spain, TikTok user Les...
Those little beaded necklace, for some reason I freaking love those and I want to start making some again. Well, I mean, I only made a couple little whatever, but like I love those type of bead necklaces. There's something about it. Like you wouldn't think because I'm somebody that wears black a lot, blah, 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 but I like those. If you guys make those kind of necklaces, let me know. I want some, okay? I love homemade stuff like that. Handmade.
Spots the shadow of a pigeon perched just outside her second floor window. She decides to record a funny video for scaring the bird away. But when she approaches the window, things take a very odd turn.
Hay algo ahí y no sé qué es.
There's a shadow in my window and I thought it was a bird.
Hola?
Ah, caught her. The fact that she turned the camera, just making sure Bronson's not behind me. The fact that she turned the camera towards her face and did not keep filming that window, boom, fake. Every time they do that, you know it's fake. It's not a normal reaction.
¿Qué es eso?
A shadow can be seen through the blinds, but when Les lifts the curtain, there is no pigeon, or anything else for that matter. But the shadow remains, and then just
it's a dirty
suddenly
window.
Moves away.
I don't know.
Les, who has never posted any other supernatural video, is baffled by the incident. She says that she doesn't really believe in the supernatural, but also she says she has no clue what the odd shadow could have been. So is this something paranormal, or just an odd trick of the light? The dark passenger. Very early one morning, a bus driver from Punggol, Singapore is getting ready to start his shift when he looks at the bus's CCTV camera and spots what looks like a person sitting in the bus's upper deck, which should be empty.
Go up and look.
Pagi dah buat seram ah. Abi boleh ada orang kat atas kan? Sial kan, tak ada orang kan?
Oh, it's all inside.
Aku lah, laki betul lah. Aku kuat jeritkan dia suruh turun tadi kat dekat tempat turun orang.
Show every seat,
nak bawa dia ke
please.
sini.
No, he didn't.
Maaf, betul lah.
When the bus driver goes upstairs to investigate, the strange figure he spotted on the bus's CCTV is not there.
Yeah. The strange figure was on the right side of the bus. Sorry, that's right. Right side of the bus. He only records the left side. How frustrating is this? Like, this is so frustrating.
Seats are
My heart rate's going up.
So did the bus driver capture a paranormal event on camera? Or what do you think is going on here? I leave it up to you to decide.
Have you ever seen somebody that's actually legit freaked out about they thought they saw something? So their first reaction is to go like, holy frick, did you see that? And they look everywhere around where it happened. And then they check out the whole rest of the place after. That's believable. This? No. I'm so triggered. Like, listen, I'm triggered, okay? This pissed me off.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm still working out scheduling and a new editor and all.
Yeah, anyways, I love Nuke's top 5. There's just so much he can do, right? He has to add everything. I'm not blaming him. It's not his fault. He's awesome. Like, I'm sure, like, obviously, I didn't know that he didn't edit his own videos. I'm kind of surprised, actually. Because he keeps saying, like, I have focused, like, I have zoomed in, I have enhanced the video. So I thought he did that, but maybe not. Or maybe he's just starting to hire editors after he's enhanced stuff and sends it to them. I don't know how that works. It'd be interesting if he would make an actual video about how he does everything, and because he does a lot of research. I wonder if he does his own research or if he's just the voice. Anyways, I have too many questions. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 8:30 p.m. and it's been a weird long day. I'm having, since everybody at my job got laid off, I'm having a hard time actually, like, working, because we're all getting laid off at the end of this month after working there for 7 years. I'm really having a hard time waking up, working at 4 in the morning, and just people that I work with, you can tell no one actually gives a shit anymore either. Like, we're still doing our jobs, but it's kind of like draining, you know? But anyways, and they won't let us look for another job, or else they consider it quitting, and I can't say much more than that because it's like a contract that we signed for blah blah blah. But yeah, so got all my rage out. Sorry for ranting. I hope you actually had a good time watching these videos with me, or like chit-chatting or whatever. Let me know if you're interested in watching this live stream. Even if I do live stream this, I will still post the video so you can watch it in the future. It would just be a little bit more interaction with people. I don't know, maybe people like just watching the video after. Let me know what you think. I'll do whatever is better for you guys. To me, it doesn't matter. For me, it's probably better to pre-record because I already stream on Twitch, so it might be a little overwhelming. But I was thinking about getting like a frame here instead of it just being a plain camera. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'd like a dead trees and maybe crows on the side here, but it's so hard to find something that you actually like. And when you reach out to someone to get them to make it for you, it's usually so expensive, or it's a fake account, like a fake, you know. So Whatever. Make sure your windows are locked, your doors are locked. Check under your bed tonight, and sweet nightmares.